Hey everyone, my name is Troy from Tech Games, etc. And today I have a video on the things I hate. Probably the 8 things or 9 things. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, about 8 things I hate about Android operating system. Now, before I get started, let me go ahead and say this. When I say hate, it doesn't mean a hate of I don't like Android operating system. I mean, come on. Like, what other options do I have? iOS? Windows? Get out of here. Well, anyway, but these are just some of the things that I come across as issues with iOS, Android operating system that I wish they will address. Now, I do have Android 2.3.6, which is gingerbread. So I don't have Jelly Bean. I don't know the new features that are coming out with Jelly Bean. But these are just some of the issues I had ever since I bought this phone. I got the Galaxy S2. I still love this phone. But so let's get to some of the things I hate, okay? And my list, if you don't want to look at this video, the complete list is in the description box below if you want to skip all this. But I need to go into detail with some things. Now, number 1, the media and call volumes aren't separate. What this means is if I make a call, right, and I want to play music, you cannot gauge, okay, you want more of the in-call volume versus the music volume playing. Sadly, it only does the media volume, which is your music that you're playing. And sometimes, like, if you want that in-call to be louder, it doesn't have that. Now, these are just some of the things that I come across, but if you have a solution to fix these problems, because I don't know everything about Android, but I researched some of this to see if I could fix it, but I couldn't find it. But if you know more than I do, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. Now, number 2, you cannot zoom in and out of emails. Like when you're searching on the web, you can zoom in, pinch to zoom, whatever. But unfortunately, in emails, you can't do that. Now, number 3, Gmail is not integrated with YouTube better. What this means is, say if because you know, when you start any Android operating system, you have to have a Gmail account. Now, say if I have Tech Games, etc. as a channel, and Tech Games, etc. as a Gmail. When I see a comment and click to go on the web, it doesn't automatically log me in. Now, there are ways to get around it. You can automatically log yourself in, but say if you have multiple YouTube accounts or something where, like, yeah, multiple YouTube accounts where you have comments on under each account, you have to constantly log out on the internet, then log back in with the one that you want trying to read and stuff. I wish, like say when you're on the internet, right? When you're using Chrome, when you're using Google's Chrome on a computer, and you open your email and you integrated your email with YouTube, when you click, it just transition over to you already logged in on YouTube. And that's just something that was an issue I came across. Now, number 4, I wish that when you receive text messages, it rings a little bit longer, like a normal call. Like you can, you can separate, what type of ringtone you want. But I'm coming from the Motorola Razr, and I remember on a Motorola Razr that when I received a text message, it rung longer. On this one, it would just chime with a different chime that you selected, but it doesn't ring longer as of my old phone, the Motorola Razr. Now, why is this important? Like, I work in an environment where it's very loud, and I need that, especially if it's especially if a text message that says it's important. Sometimes I don't hear the chime. Like, if I focus on it enough, I can hear it. But sometimes I just need it to ring a little bit longer, just in case I miss it, since I work in a loud environment. Now, number 5. You cannot prioritize what chimes in your notification and what doesn't, especially when you're dealing with email, especially when you're dealing with text messages. Now, with Gmail, I know you can, if you receive one message, it will chime once, and if you receive any additional messages, it doesn't chime. That was only the solution I found. But as far as just having different chimes for different things, like prioritize, okay, this doesn't chime, but my text messages does. I wish that one's really minor, but that was just something I did come across. Now, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, this is number 6. This is a crucial number 6. I did not know this until I looked at my bill. This operating system, Android, doesn't prompt you to tell you what calls are you getting charged for. Now, if you make calls, this is what I did not know. If you make calls through Google Maps, like say if you're looking for a business, looking for a restaurant, and you search through Google Maps, when you search on Maps and you look at their number and you call, you'll actually get charged like it's a 411 directory, and it's like $2. I did not know this. I'm with Sprint, and I actually had to tell them I made 5 calls, which was $10, and I said Android did not notify me that they were going to charge me for these calls, because when I was coming up like an Android operating system, I know a little about it, but I knew you could make calls through. I thought that was free. But I wish they'll at least prompt you and tell you that you're going to get charged like it's a 411 directory. And it's a $2 per call. So, I mean, that should be free, to tell you the truth. But because you didn't make no calls to no 411, you just it's pretty much going to your phone contacts and making that call out. But, you know, that was just pretty much it. Now, number 7 on this list is YouTube is pretty flawed. When you're responding to comments on YouTube, especially when you rotated your phone, I think this is landscape mode. I don't know, like, I know this is like the normal, but when you turn your phone on YouTube, especially when you're responding to comments, the comments would like disappear, or like the page would mush together where you don't see your comments that you're writing. You actually had to put your phone this way and actually type so you can see what you're responding to and how you're responding to on the comment section of YouTube. And that was flawed. Now, number 8, the voicemail is not password protected. Like, there's this app on, I have Sprint, whatever, and there's this app like right there, the voicemail, but when you click it, it will actually come up normally, and there's no password on it. And I try to go to settings and everything else. Like, there's a password on the service that Sprint has where you got to call in, but as far as just the apps, I don't know. So anyway, there go my top 8 things I hate, quote unquote, about Android operating system. And tell me what you think. Is there any flaws that you wish Jelly Bean will address that the previous Android operating versions didn't? But there you go. There you have it. If you like what you saw today, please like the video. It really helps out a lot. And there go all my contact information. See you later. Thanks a lot.